Hi, I'm Dylan Kennegale and this is my project video for AC31009. My idea for this project is a post-apocalyptic endless runner loosely inspired by the world of Mad Max. To start off, I'm going to show a mock-up screenshot of how the game will look, and then I'll take you through the many mechanics and parts to the game. Okay, so here we have the screen the player will see as they're playing the game. This here is the player, just this simple red car, and they'll be controlled by the WASD keys and the mouse. The objective for them is to get as far up the canyon as possible without dying. Things that can cause damage to them could be cactuses, rocks, stuff like that, obstacles, and also enemies. Enemies will be attacking them as they go up. This here is an enemy, and it's just controlled with a simple AI that's going to react to where the player is on the screen, and also reacts to the canyon edges as well, as I don't want them just crashing into everything. The enemies will shoot the player, but the player will be able to dodge the shots, and the player will actually be able to shoot back. The player will shoot back and damage the enemies, and possibly destroy them as well, and that will give the player more score towards their end goal. The enemies will come in different sizes, such as cars, tanks, and jeeps, things like that, just basic vehicles. And they'll also come in sort of waves, so the player won't be overwhelmed in one go. The enemies will back on and back off as the game continues. The map will consist of just a wide open plain lined by two impassable cliffs. The cliffs are just so the player is constantly being forced to drive forward up the map, and they can't really turn round and go the wrong way or anything like that. There will be multiple obstacles in the canyon, i.e. things like cacti, rocks and ramps. The cactuses will they'll slow down the player, may damage them. The rocks will just stop the player in the tracks and quite badly damage them. But the ramps will, however, give the players a boost so they can get further up the canyon and increase their score. Once the player has died to enemies or rocks or things like that, a score will be calculated based on how far they've gotten and how many enemies they've killed, and an amount of money will be calculated from this. Once they've got this score, they'll be taken to this screen. As you can see, there's the cache in the top right corner. And using this screen, they'll be able to buy upgrades to their car, such as engine upgrades, armour upgrades, or even turn-in and boost. The upgrades will they'll increase the cost with how good they are, so engine 1 will be cheaper than engine 2, and engine 2 will be cheaper than engine 3, things like that. And once the player's happy with all their upgrades, then they can click race again, and it'll take them back to the game screen, so they can do it all over again, but they'll be able to get further this time as they will have a better car. Details in the game. The game will be programmed in Unity in C#, as it's just something I know, and there's a lot of documentation online for me to learn more. The art will be designed in AC31009, which is just a basic pixel art program, and it's all going to be designed by me, because I feel like I'm good enough to do all the art. The music will be made in Mixcraft 8, and it will also be designed by me. Mixcraft is just a simple mixing program which also has MIDI tools, which they're very helpful for designing simple repetitive tunes. It's also something I've used before in other game projects. The music I don't want to be too dominant in the game, I just want it to be something background, so the player just has something to listen to. The sounds for the game will mostly be designed by me, but a few of them may be taken from online sources, like a few of them such as the car sounds that are quite hard to reproduce. I'll use online sources that they'll make sure they're free as well. The target audience and ethical considerations. Well, the target audience is really young teens, maybe 12 and above, things like that. It could be for younger people, as the game won't include gore. It's just going to be explosions. But there is violence, so maybe age restrictions need to be put in place. No characters will be used. It'll just be the car, so no whitewashing or anything like that will need to be considered. And thank you for watching. Here's some of the references I used just for the placeholder art for this video, as the actual art hasn't been created yet. These images won't be used for the main game, they're just placeholders. And thank you.